I've been lost inside the night, but something in me still shines. I've been broken, I've been scared, but I never stopped trying. I'm still here, still breathing, still finding my way to the light. I'm still here, still believing, even on the darkest nights. I'm still here, still reaching for everything I left behind. I'm still here, still healing, one step at a time. I remember when the world felt so heavy. Every road I walked, it felt unsteady. Didn't know if I was going or gone, but deep inside I heard a voice saying, hold on. I've been talking to the silence, I've been praying to the violence of my own mind, of my own fears, wiping away but nobody sees these tears. I'm still here, still breathing, still finding my way to the light. I'm still here, still believing, even on the darkest nights. I'm still here, still reaching for everything I left behind. I'm still here, still healing, one step at a time. There were nights I didn't want to face the morning, felt the weight of silence without warning. I was searching for a sign in every stranger's eyes, hoping someone understood this life. But the music kept me moving, kept me sane, and the rhythm washed away the pain. Something bigger than myself was pulling me through. I don't know what it is, but I know it's true. I'm still here, still breathing, still finding my way to the light. I'm still here, still believing, even on the darkest nights. I'm still here, still reaching for everything I left behind. I'm still here, still healing, one step at a time. Maybe I don't have all the answers, maybe the road was never straight, but every scar became a teacher, and every loss revealed my faith. I don't need to see the whole picture, just the next step in the dark. I stopped looking for a sign and became the sign instead. Stopped waiting for permission and followed what my soul said. I was standing in the in-between, the place where nothing's sure, where the person that I used to be could walk right through the door. But I chose the unfamiliar, I chose the open road. I chose to trust the version of me I hadn't met yet, but already know. Between the before and after, between the loss and the find, I discovered I was golden in the spaces in between the lines. I'm in between, I'm in between, and it's the most alive I've ever been. I'm in between, I'm in between, the old me gone, the new me seen. I'm in between, and somehow this is where I've always belonged. I remember being certain about the life I had arranged, every detail tightly ordered, every future pre-exchanged. Had the answers before questions, had the ending before the start. Never left a single margin for the mystery of the heart. Then one morning without warning, all the certainty went still, and I stood inside the silence of a life I couldn't fill. And the panic came in waves first, then a strange and gentle peace, like the universe was telling me that my clenching had to cease. I was standing in the in-between, the place where nothing's sure, where the person that I used to be could walk right through the door. But I chose the unfamiliar, I chose the open road. I chose to trust the version of me I hadn't met yet, but already know. Between the before and after, between the loss and the find, I discovered I was golden in the spaces in between the lines. I'm in between, I'm in between, and it's the most alive I've ever been. I'm in between, I'm in between, the old me gone, the new me seen. I'm in between, and somehow this is where I've always belonged. There's a kind of grief that no one ever teaches you to hold. It's the grief of your own shedding, it's the grief of growing bold. 'Cause the caterpillar doesn't know it's gonna be a wing in the middle of dissolving. It feels like everything, and I've been dissolving slowly for a longer time than most. Letting go of old identities I wore like armor, like a host. But I'm starting to feel something moving underneath the fear, like a season that was promised. Finally, finally here. I was standing in the in-between, the place where nothing's sure, where the person that I used to be could walk right through the door. But I chose the unfamiliar, I chose the open road, I chose to trust the version of me I hadn't met yet, but already know. Between the before and after, between the loss and the find, I discovered I was golden in the spaces in between the lines. I'm in between, and it's the most alive I've ever been. I'm in between, the old me gone, the new me seen. I'm in between, and somehow this is where I've always belonged. Can I tell you what the in-between feels like when you stop running from it? It feels like standing in a field at dusk, when the sky can't decide between blue and gold, and you realize both are beautiful and both are true at once. It feels like the first breath after crying, when your body remembers, it knows how to rest. It feels like loving someone enough to let them go, and loving yourself enough to do the same. It feels like God saying, I know you can't see the next step, but I built the ground before you got here. Just walk, just walk, just walk. You don't need to know the whole road, just the next step, just one more breath, just one more day in between. And I am learning slowly that the in-between is not the waiting room. The in-between is the destination. I used to pray for someone to come and rescue me. Didn't know the one I needed was already inside me, waiting to be free. Ghost of who I used to be still walks these halls at night, whispering the old stories, trying to kill my life. But I know your face now, I know your name. You're the fear I outgrew, dressed up in my pain. Go on, ghost. You don't live here anymore. Go on, ghost. I unlocked a different door. I'm not who you remember, I'm not who you left behind. Go on, ghost. I finally changed my mind. I spent years inside a version of a life that wasn't mine, wearing someone else's vision like it was my own design. Did the things that made them happy, said the words they need to hear, showed up small and showed up quiet, just to keep the peace and disappear. Until comes with growing that nobody talks about. When becoming who you're meant to be means leaving others out. When the people that you love the most don't recognize your face. When choosing your own wholeness means accepting their disgrace. And I grieved that for a long time, sat with every name, every face that called me selfish for refusing to stay tame. But a bird inside a gilded cage is still a bird in chains. And I'd rather fly through thunderstorms than die without my wings. Ghost of who I used to be still walks these halls at night, whispering the old stories, trying to kill my life. But I know your face now, I know your name. You're the fear I outgrew, dressed up in my pain. Go on, ghost. You don't live here anymore. Go on, ghost. I unlocked a different door. I'm not who you remember. I'm not who you left behind. Go on, ghost. I finally changed my mind. I wanna tell you something that I never said out loud. I was terrified of shining in a world that needs you loud. I was scared that if they saw me, really saw me, all the way, they would find the broken places and decide they couldn't stay. So I kept myself in shadow, kept myself at half the flame, gave them just enough to hold on, but never gave my real name until the ghost inside me showed me what I looked like from outside. A person slowly disappearing every single night, and I keep showing up for people who don't even know my name. I keep giving all my fire to those who play no game. Still I rise from every altar where they left me cold and bare. Still I rise from every silence, from every answered prayer. Still I rise, still I rise, even when the night is long. Still I rise, still I rise. This is how I found my song. Still I rise, not because it didn't break me, but because the breaking made me strong. I remember being younger, with the whole world in my hands, full of dreams and full of wonder. Before life changed all the plans, and the years began to teach me things no classroom ever could. That the people who should love you sometimes leave before they should. And I cried in empty parking lots at 2 a.m. alone, talking to a God I questioned, just to feel a little known. Still I rise from every altar where they left me cold and bare. Still I rise from every silence, from every answered prayer. Still I rise, even when the night is long. Still I rise, this is how I found my song. Still I rise, not because it didn't break me, but because the breaking made me strong. I've sat across from versions of myself I didn't like, in the bathroom mirror trembling in the middle of the night. Ask the face that stared back at me, are you proud of what you see? And the silence that came after was the start of being free. Cause I stopped waiting for permission, stopped waiting to be chose, stopped shrinking in the corners just to make others feel close. Still I rise from every altar where they left me cold and bare. Still I rise from every silence, from every answered prayer. Still I rise, even when the night is long. Still I rise, this is how I found my song. Still I rise, not because it didn't break me, but because the breaking made me strong. There were days I didn't make it out of bed before the noon. There were months I lost completely, swallowed by an empty room. There were people who gave up on me before I gave up on myself, and I almost let their voices become the loudest thing I felt. But somewhere in the wreckage, underneath the ashen stone, I found a version of myself I'd never properly known. She was tired, but she was standing. She was scared, but she was there. She had lost so much already, but she still had breath to spare. And she said, rise, just rise. You have no idea what you're becoming. Just rise, just 'cause the breaking made me strong. I keep showing up for people who don't even know my name. I keep giving all my fire to those who play no game. Still I rise from every altar where they left me cold and bare. Still I rise from every silence, from every answered prayer. Still I rise, even when I've been holding my breath for longer than I know. Scared that if I let go, there'd be nothing left to show. Exhale the weight of who you are. Exhale the lies that held you down. Exhale the nights you couldn't speak. Exhale and let yourself be found. Just breathe, just breathe. The hardest part is letting go. Just breathe, and trust what you don't yet know. Just breathe. You were never meant to carry this alone. I built my walls so carefully, each brick a word unsaid, each layer was a memory of something I still dread. I learned to smile through everything, to laugh when I was low, to be the one who holds it up while crumbling below. But walls don't make you stronger, they just keep the good out too. And I was so protected that I lost the real me too. Exhale the weight of who you were. Exhale the lies that held you down. Exhale the nights you couldn't speak. Exhale and let yourself be found. Just breathe, just breathe. The hardest part is letting go. Just breathe, and trust what you don't yet know. Just breathe. You were never meant to carry this alone. There's a tension in my shoulders from years of standing guard, protecting something fragile, a heart that's still unmarred. Underneath the armor, underneath the name, there's a kid who just wants freedom, who got tired of the game and slowly couldn't speak, exhale and let yourself be found. Just breathe, just breathe. The hardest part is letting go. Just breathe, just breathe. And trust what you don't yet know. Just breathe. You were never meant to carry this What if peace was always waiting on the other side of fear? What if everything you prayed for was already standing here? What if letting go meant gaining everything you tried to find? What if freedom wasn't out there but was living in your mind? I don't have to have the answers, I don't have to be unmoved. I just have to keep on breathing and trust I'm being renewed. Breathe in the grace, breathe out the shame, breathe in the light, breathe out the pain, breathe in the now, breathe out the past. This moment right here was built to last. Oh, it was built to last. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. Just breathe. You're gonna be okay. I left pieces of myself in every place I ran from. Didn't know that running was the reason I felt numb. I'm not who I was yesterday, not yet who I'm gonna be. I'm living in the in-between and finally learning to breathe. In the in-between, the silence speaks. In the in-between, I find what's real. In the in-between, I fall apart and learn again how to feel. In the in-between, this is where I heal. I've been chasing something nameless through the noise of every crowd, trying to feel something honest in a world that just feels loud. And I've smiled when I was breaking, said I'm fine when I was not. Kept on giving to the people who forgot what they had got. But one night the music found me in a room of strangers' eyes, and for once I didn't fake it, but the tears just start to rise. I'm not who I was yesterday, not yet who I'm going to be. I'm living in the in-between and finally learning to breathe. I've been standing at the edge of everything, not sure if I should stay, but something in the dark keeps holding me and slowly lights my way. I don't need the whole sky to believe, just one star is enough for me. I don't need the storm to be over, just the strength to let it be. One star, one breath, one reason, one moment to hold on tight. I don't need the whole sky to believe, just one light in the night. There are rooms inside of me that I keep the doors closed tight, full of things I never said out loud, full of unfinished fights. But tonight I cracked one open, let the cold air fill my chest, and I sat there with my shadows, and I finally gave it rest. I stopped trying to be perfect, stopped pretending I was fine. There's a kind of quiet courage in admitting you're still trying. I don't need the whole sky to believe, just one star is enough for me. I don't need the storm to be over, just the strength to let it be. One star, one breath, one reason, one moment to hold on tight. I don't need the whole sky to believe, just one light in the night. I have friends who never made it to the other side of pain, and I carry them inside me like a soft and sacred flame. Every time I feel like stopping, every time I lose my ground, I remember all their laughter and the love that they gave out. So I keep moving through the darkness, not because I'm never scared, but because they showed me something, how it feels to know you're cared. I don't need the whole sky to believe, just one star is enough for me. I don't need the storm to be over, just the strength to let it be. One star, one breath, one reason, one moment to hold on tight. I don't need the whole sky to believe, just one light in the night. Maybe grace isn't a feeling, maybe grace is just a choice to show up when you're empty, to believe without a voice. Maybe faith isn't a mountain, maybe faith is just a step, taking one more breath at midnight when you've got nothing left. I don't have to see the ending, I don't have to know the plan, I just have to trust the journey and become who I began. we survive. Just one star, just one life, just one reason, and that's enough. I found the pieces of me scattered on the floor. Didn't know who I was, but I knew I wanted more. Between the cracks of who I was and everything I'm meant to be, there's a light I almost missed, quietly calling out to me. Between the cracks I found my grace. Between the cracks I found my place. Between the cracks the light came through. Between the cracks I found the truth. From every mirror, couldn't face the one inside. I was carrying all this weight alone, with nowhere left to hide. by every loss, by every rain. I stopped asking why it happened, started asking what it made, and the answer slowly surfaced from the depths where I had stayed. I am not the storm that hit me, I am what survived the night. I am every quiet morning that came after losing light.
And then a single vial of people. Circles ripple outward through the mix. Deep house pulse enters beneath it like a tide breathing under ice. Synth pads rise like steam from warm ground. Reverb stretches every sound into something larger than itself. No words yet, only feeling. The music asks a question the lyrics will spend 7 minutes answering. 80 seconds of pure, aching, beautiful arrival. I have loved people who were always halfway out the door. I have loved people who didn't know what love was for. So I learned to love the leaving, learned to love the space between, learned that every door that closed on me was hiding something I had never seen. Unfinished people in an unfinished world, trying to love completely with our edges still unfurled. We are all unfinished, That is the most honest thing I've ever known about myself. I met a man who carried silence like a second skin he wore. Never spoke about the places that his heart had known before. And I tried to reach inside it, tried to pry the silence wide. But some rooms are meant for visitors, some rooms need time inside. So I loved him in the margins, the things he couldn't say. Learned to read the pauses between his words like a language made of gray. And when he left without a warning, I was angry. Then I saw he was just a man unfinished like the rest of us, that's all. So I learned to love the leaving, learned to love the space between, learned that every door that closed on me was hiding something I had never seen. Unfinished people in an unfinished world, trying to love completely with our edges still unfurled. We are all unfinished, we are all mid-sentence, we are all still learning how to say what's true. Unfinished doesn't mean broken, unfinished means becoming. And I think I finally understand that I'm unfinished too. Unfinished, unfinished. And that is the most honest thing I've ever known about myself. I have sat across from mirrors that reflected someone strange, a collection of decisions and a life in constant change. Some mornings I don't recognize the hands that hold my face. Some evenings I feel ancient and some nights I feel erased. And I used to call that broken, used to call it lost and wrong, used to treat my own becoming like it had been taken too long. But a song that's being written is still worthy of the ear, and the life that's being lived out loud is still worthy to be here. So I learned to love the leaving, learned to love the space between, learned that every door that closed on me was hiding something I had never seen. Unfinished people in an unfinished world, trying to love completely with our edges still unfurled. We are all unfinished, we are all mid-sentence, we are all still learning how to say what's true. Unfinished doesn't mean broken, unfinished means becoming. And I think I finally understand that I'm unfinished too. Unfinished, unfinished. And that is the most honest thing I've ever known about myself. Let me be honest with you for just a moment, without the melody holding me up. I'm not who I thought I would be by now. The timeline I had drawn has been redrawn so many times, it barely looks like a map anymore. There are nights I hold that grief with both hands in the dark, the grief of the life I planned that became a different life instead. But then something small happens, a stranger's laugh across the room, a song that finds the exact nerve you didn't know was raw. And suddenly the unfinished feels not like failure, but like space. Space for something I don't have a name for yet, something that couldn't fit inside the life I used to plan. And I breathe, we are all unfinished, every single one of us. Walking
every day.